Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Number CGM. Right now I have a new intro and it's not loudest as you criticism, and right now I'm going to show you the tips and tricks how to get the fairy jar automatically. So the first thing you have to get is fairy net, which is I have 96 right now, and don't forget to put on your auto clicker. Is safe. You're not going to get banned from that, because using this auto clicker can make you farm automatically. So this is how I do it. First thing, you must have a plant that not have a glimmering mutation on it. So you might get some strawberry seed or some carrot or blueberry seed that cheaper, and then plant it all of the way in your garden, maybe 10 or 20 seeds, and then you go to the middle of the fairy. Later I will show you. Right now I'm planting the corn seed, and I put some watering and triceratops and the echo frog. So go to this beside the fairy godmother. Okay, wait, I'm gonna check it first. Now is the fairy event. Put some strawberry, plant all the strawberry seed, about 10 or 20, then watering it 2 times. First for the plant to grow maximum, and then the second for the fruit. Okay, we're done. And go to in the middle again, beside of the fairy godmother, and use your fairy net and put your auto clicker like this. And I hope the fairy will catch automatically with this method. So basically the fairy will go up from here, this side. So just use the auto clicker to make the fairy net catch you, put the fairy jar. That's it. I already collect 1 fairy jar, and you can do it automatically with the auto clicker. Okay, let's see, does it work? We're gonna wait the second time. Yes, it is worked. So I already collect 2 fairy jar without doing anything, and because using the auto clicker, this in the fairy net. Don't forget to craft the fairy net before the fairy event is held. So I can do this all day, this fairy event. You might be upgrade at the fairy godmother. It depends on the fairy point that you have. You can upgrade the time or the multiplier or the amount of the fairy, or all whatever is on the list of the fairy godmother. So in the right side, I already captured 48 fairy, and I keep using my auto clicker, so I'm not doing anything right now. Then the fairy already captured 49 right now, adding 1 by 1. So make sure your garden have the fruit or the plant that not have the glimmering mutation. So the fairy will be come up beside of this fairy godmother, and you're using that fairy net to collect the fairy jar. This is automatically farm the fairy jar. You don't need to go you don't need to go to find the fairy. You just have to stand right here when the event is held. So you don't have to find the fairy and catch the fairy with the fairy net. Yeah, I'm doing nothing right now, just using my auto clicker to farm this fairy jar. You guys already know this method or this trick? You can comment below. How many fairies do you capture already? Mine is 52 right now. And yeah, after the fairy event, you gonna wait for 30 minutes to open the fairy world. You gonna find the circle and then enter the world, and you make some OB on it, and you get some item on that fairy world. That's the new update from the channel. I mean Jailite, not channel. The channel is sleeping when the update. So you guys enjoy this video, don't forget like, comment and subscribe because I will need it. So far the fairy world, I mean the fairy update, not so fun for me, because I prefer the beanstalk or the bean, because they give us the pet shot with the giant bean, and we can make OB on it, and we can craft a lot of items on there in this very event. I'm not see any I mean big progression from the update. It just you enter the fairy world, and yeah, just like that. Basically in the grow garden, when we first know the grow garden is about flexing, so I prefer flexing the fruit. I mean, you make a biggest fruit and then you flex to your friend, or you make a bigger plant, huge plant or huge fruit that make you billion, make you trillion. But I think is have a different purpose right now. I mean different aim from the channel, I think. So it's not about the biggest fruit, it's about the story. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I prefer the first one because it's booming. The grow garden is booming because we have the huge fruit. It's not about a word or something that really boom. I mean, you know what I mean? I think maybe some people still doing make a huge fruit or not, because I just used make a huge bomb blossom last night. I already take it the video, I already post the video, upload the video at the YouTube. Maybe you can see my previous videos that the story of making a huge bomb blossom. Now my bomb blossom is just 5 trillion, but still have has a lot of mutation that I don't put on it. So later I will show you the maximum from the bomb blossom with the full mutation on it. So right now we still catch the fairy, and now it's 49 minutes and 41 seconds. I adding 2 minutes on it, so it will be stopped at 48 minutes. The fairy capture of the 62 from the start is 48, so I'm adding about 15 right now. So this is the way I farm automatically this fairy event in the middle by using the auto clicker. And don't forget to put some seed or the plant that not having the glimmering mutation, so you don't have to catch the fairy and find everywhere the fairy. Just have to stand beside this fairy godmother. Yeah, 50 seconds before this very event is out. Now I'm 65. How many fairies you capture and how was the update? I mean, do you still like grow a garden? And what you suggest for this for channel? Do you have any suggestion for channel? The next update or something? Okay. So 66 fairy capture and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it's done. Okay, the fairies are leaving your garden right now. So okay, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe my video. Okay, see ya.